Nobody wants this gets therapized. Leave it at the tree. When is it best to let things alone and let go? And when should you address them head on and deal with them? Mended Life. Okay, lots of things going on right now, but primarily Noah has lost his job. Because he is dating Joanne, because he doesn't have a solid Jewish woman who shares his faith to help him lead the congregation and to support him in this, they have chosen to go a different way with a rabbi who does have all these things. And that rabbi is Noah's childhood bully, also named Noah. When they were little, they called the bully Big Noah and our protagonist Little Noah. So the childhood bully turned rabbi has grown up into a really good and decent man, delivers a wonderful sermon about forgiveness, and everyone's raving about the new rabbi, and Noah's just stewing. He's just stewing with it. He's also dealing with his mom doesn't want Joanne at Shabbat dinner, Sabbath dinner, because she's not Jewish and because she cost her son his career. And Noah says, well, she's my family. I love her. If she's not invited, I'm not invited. So there's this rift, all these things going on. They're now going to Noah's basketball game. He's feeling a little judgmental towards Joanne and her sister Morgan because Morgan keyed a Cybertruck that endangered somebody in a parking lot. And this exchange happens.
I feel like you're judging me, and don't say that you're not.
I am judging you.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, ladies. Come to the tree.
No, can't. Sorry. What's happening? This is weird.
This is what we do before a game. We take whatever's bothering us or preoccupying us, and we leave it at the tree. I just left my judginess at the tree.
Oh, that works fast.
Would you like to leave anything at the tree?
I don't believe in suppressing things. I believe in expressing them.
It's not suppressing. It's transferring.
It is also really healthy to confront things head on, you know? Like, why don't you use your anger and frustration?
Okay, fine. Look, I was letting you in on a tradition that has won us many championships, but, you know, feel free not to use it. Just don't tell me how I have to use it.
Okay, I will touch the tree. I'll see if anything
Yes.
transfers, okay? That it's gonna make you happy. Tree just gave me an idea.
Tree doesn't do that.
It just did. I won't confront your mom, but at least let me write her an email.
Okay.
I famously write great emails.
Okay. If I can vet it.
You want to waste your time?
Okay, two different conflict resolution styles. He's more of an avoider. He's conflict avoidant. And she's more of an attacker. Attack the problem, face it head on. There are pros and cons to both these approaches. His approach keeps the peace for short to medium periods of time. The con is that small problems become big problems because they're not addressed and resolved. She's more prone to face things head on, which means the air gets cleared and things get dealt with, but also she can bulldoze people or cause damage by trying to fix something before the wound is healed enough to put weight on it, right? If you think of a rift or a break in a relationship, like a broken ankle, yes, you want it to heal and you want to be able to put weight on it, but you can't just rush into that. So she's expressing, he's suppressing. That's how she phrases it. He sees it as transferring. Both of these can be healthy. There's definitely something to be said for transferring this, letting it go for now. This is what John Gottman calls shelving your agenda, right? Whatever my agenda is, whatever I want to talk about, whatever I want to deal with, I'm going to put it on the shelf so that I can be present for you, or so that we can deal with the situation at hand, or so that we can do our jobs, and it's going to come off the shelf later. It's not stuffing, it's not ignoring, it's not hoping it goes away, it's just recognizing now is not the time and place. That's kind of what he's doing, that's kind of what Noah's doing here. I love the direct approach as well, I love candor. So as Joanne is composing her email, Noah's mom walks into the game and just demands a direct conversation.
Hi.
You enjoying the game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Joanne, may I have a word with you, please?
Me?
Yeah.
We need to catch up. Yes.
Bye, Joanne. Have so
Come.
much fun.
Better you than me.
Call the police. I can't. My phone's dead.
Mine's working. I'm not going to call.
Hello, Joanne.
Hello, Bina. Oh, as it happens, I was just writing an email to you, if I may. Dearest Bina, I know you are a very strong woman, and I admire that about you. Noah has told me of your struggles and your
Stop,
triumphs.
please. I don't want to be read to. I'm not some 5-year-old.
Okay. Well, I was gonna start with something more cutting anyway.
Let me get right to the point. Because of you, my son's career is ruined.
Okay, we're getting right into it. Okay.
And because of you, he now refuses to come to Shabbat dinner.
I never told him he couldn't go to Shabbat dinner.
Well, apparently he won't go anywhere where you are not included.
So you're admitting it, that you're not including me.
I admit that you have cocooned my son away from his family, and you have done a number on him.
I may not be what you envisioned for Noah,
Oh.
but mothers have been hating their sons' girlfriends since the beginning of time. And they usually just keep it to themselves, or they complain about it to their husband. So if something is getting in between you and Noah, it's not me, it's you.
You can go back to your bleacher now.
Yeah, I know, I can go back to my bleacher.
Kind of got roped into a conversation, but then she just decides to go with her straightforward approach, says what needs to be said, and honestly, not bad. It's assertive. She's not rude. She's not condescending. She's not insulting. She is just accurately describing, here's what's going on. Sometimes people can take that as rude and condescending. But the air has been cleared. And Noah asks her, like, how did that conversation go? And she says, honestly, I gained no ground by having that conversation.
Did you make any progress with that conversation?
I want to be honest with you. I did not.
So Joanne gets roped into this conversation and ends up saying, okay, well, since we're doing this, and she says what she needs to say and speaks her mind. She goes with her direct approach. Feathers are ruffled. Bina is unhappy, but the air is cleared. Joanne has said what she needed to say and given Bina the opportunity to perhaps have a change in perspective. But Joanne says to Noah later, yeah, I don't think I gained any ground with that conversation. I did my direct approach, but I don't think I gained any ground. Ground is gained when Morgan has a conversation, Joanne's sister, with Bina in the bathroom and tells Bina this.
Joanne tried to end it with Noah so that he could get that job.
What?
But he, ran after her in a very dramatic way and wouldn't let her. So it's not her fault. Listen, if I'm being, really honest, I would love to have what they have. So, God, you're so easy to open up to. Can I borrow your lip liner?
No.
It's fair. Yeah. Well, that's that. See ya.
And now that Bina knows this, because Bina's assumed Joanne ruined my son's career. No, Joanne was willing to sacrifice her love for Noah so he could have his career. He's the one who made the decision to throw it all away, as it were, and chase after her. So Joanne, now that Bina knows this, is going to try and extend an olive branch and make amends.
Where are you taking me?
Just have a little bit of trust in me, okay?
Oh, hey.
Noah!
Hey, gang. What's going on?
I don't know. This woman is so erratic.
Now that some pertinent information has come to light, that exonerates me. I'm ready to move on. And I thought we could do the ancient and beautiful Jewish tradition of leaving it at the tree. So, Bina, if you want to...
What is she talking about?
Joe, it's not a Jewish thing. It's just a team tradition. Shaq did it.
Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't work anyway, so...
Yes, it does.
Does it? Just for a
Yes.
guy who left it all at the tree, you are not playing very well.
Okay, well, tree's not perfect. Sometimes you still have stuff on your mind.
Yeah, so let it out.
No. I don't need to.
You sure? Is it about Big Noah?
No.
No.
Nope.
Sure?
Yeah. He's perfectly fine.
It's not because they call him Big Noah, because that would really get...
Okay, fine. Yes. Yes, I hate Big Noah, okay? I hate that they call him Big Noah. What? And I really hate that his sermon was not only good, but it stayed with me. And I hate how jealous I've become. I worked my entire life for that job, and the fact that it's now his, it literally makes me sick. Ugh.
Ayoshka.
Oh, sorry you had to hear that.
I'm so glad you finally said that out loud.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Am I a bad person?
No. You're just a person.
Yeah?
Okay, I give up. Joanne, why don't you come to Shabbat dinner?
Really?
Yes. And now I'm going before I change my mind.
Am I a bad person? No, you're just a person. We all need multiple skill sets, tools in our handbags. Sometimes it's good to shelve your agenda or transfer it, right? Leave it at the tree. Come back to it later so you can focus on the task at hand. Sometimes you have to express yourself. You can't bottle, you can't suppress, you can't let go. I once went to a lecture where the speaker talked about he was on a fishing trip on a small fishing boat on a small lake, and as they were going back in at the end of the day, the boat wasn't moving very fast, and they thought there was engine trouble until they realized, oh no, we just left the anchor in the water. We left the anchor at the bottom of the lake, and it's just been dragging at the bottom. And then they had to decide what to do with it. Do they cut it loose, or do they bring it aboard and clean it off because it was covered in mud and grime and moss and a bunch of other stuff? And he talked about how that's kind of your choice with anything that you're dealing with, anything heavy, anything that's weighing on your mind, anything that's eating at you is like that anchor. It's holding you back, it's slowing you down, it's impeding your progress. And you can bring it aboard and clean it off and deal with it, or you can cut it loose. Sometimes you cut it loose. You shelve the agenda, you leave it at the tree, whatever. Sometimes you have to express. You have to deal with it. Address the elephant in the room so little things don't become big things. And it can be hard to know which one. But my rule of thumb, with small things, you can cut them loose, let them go. With things that are recurring and that are becoming big, you need to deal with them. In that case, suppression or shelving your agenda is, okay, I am going to give myself, and you give a timeline, I'm going to give myself 1 day. I'm going to give myself 3 hours. I'm going to give myself a week to figure out how I want to address this. And then come that time, I'm going to face it. And I'm not going to give myself an out, and I'm not going to make excuses. But that's just my strategy. What are your thoughts on suppression versus expression, cutting the anchor loose versus bringing it aboard, knowing when to shelve your agenda versus when to actually deal with things head on? Let me know in the comments below. Got an entire Nobody Wants This playlist for you to enjoy that is going to show up here on screen somewhere, as well as in the description below is the link. Until next time, friends, keep shining. We need your light.